Okay, so this is the youth intake preview, and it's looking... Oh, golden generation. Okay, what we're looking at, a good striker, another good striker, and we don't have many great players coming through any position. No defensive midfielders. Okay, goalkeepers aren't going to be great. Fullbacks are not the best. Most central midfielders do not look like they'll be good enough for the first team. Wide midfielders do not look like great prospects. Attacking midfielders look to be below required standard. There are a few good wingers, and it seems like the wing backs coming through are probably off the scratch. Oh, okay. And here I thought I was going to be having a good time. Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I'm JLAB, and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy change with Siena. And this, I guess, is a good intake preview, but not a good intake preview at the same time. We're expecting to... Oh, March. It's going to come in March this year. Okay. So, last year the intake came in April. This year's going to come in March. I've just come back after having the winter break in Italy, which is actually kind of nice. Feels very good. Now, MacLeod is good with this. He's got a good personality and professional. He's got good potential judging ability, as well as current ability, and working with youngsters. But he's not the best. He's still pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I could do more with the Youth Academy and getting ahead of the youth development. But also, I think the facilities at this point are probably causing more harm than good, so we need to upgrade them in the very near future. But if I wanted to improve my head of youth development, I'm looking at Stevie Hamel, who is honestly very promising because he's got a resolute personality. He's got a gegenpress tactical style, a 4-2-3-1 for third formation, and this is the thing that excites me the most, he's got reserve media handling style. So he will be very good for us if we were to get him in. He'll need to learn the language, he'll need to learn the country as well, but given everything that's happening, I think we could have a very good head of youth development if we get this resolute head of youth development coming in. But, that being said, since we're in January, and we were in November last time we met, how have we been getting on since we last met? So after the Siena game, we actually found ourselves playing against a team that were, at the time, second or third, but we managed to get a 0-0 draw. Now, I'm not going to look at this, I honestly not sure I can. I have to check. I could probably find information now, but we were okay. We weren't the greatest at that position. We weren't terrible either. And Gabriel Nunes is great again. He's been very good for us this year and probably has been the man to save us. But for the most part, we were never really going anywhere in our XG match story, which is fine. But we managed to hold on for a 0-0 draw. They didn't take any opportunities that they were presented with, and we still managed to do something decent. So, is it ideal? No, but we got a point, and I can't complain about that. Our next game was against Teramo, and we scored the only goal of the game thanks to this Evan Forte, and my god, is that a very good finish. For a game that had an XG of less than 0.5 between two teams, that was one of the best goals you'll see for a while, and there's only 9 shots in this match. You've got to say, in one way, it's a bit disappointing, but Forte coming on from the bench to get us a goal was great, and to get us the winner is even better. So, we had a good start to this month after beating Siena and then drawing against Sotuel, so can we do more? To answer that question, yes, we can do more. And with Mini, we're not having the best of games. Ricardo does that delivery, and Krasnakas does very well to get the opening goal, his first goal in over 7 matches. And not too long afterwards, maybe 4 minutes later, he's in again, and Rokas scores 2 in this game. It's a 2-0 win. We did very well. Their XG was 0.09. They had those 2 shots in the game. We had an XG of 1.07, so we had a very good game. They had a goal ruled out for offside, but I'm not going to bother showing it because I honestly don't care enough to show the situation. Either way, we did well here, and we're continuing our winning unbeaten streak. So after the last match, I actually turned off my PC and thought, okay, I'm going to continue this later on in the day or tomorrow. And Arizo were very good. They had an XG of 2.52, and they managed to somehow not score, and they missed a penalty. I'm going to show you this missed penalty because, quite frankly, it needs to be seen. And the keeper does a very good job here, because we could easily have lost this game if it wasn't for this save. Naduzo was incredible today. The fact that he had an XG of 2.52 and he has a rating of 8.9 should tell you everything you need to know. I'm going to go through the form and we're going to show you the game in question. He made 7 saves in this match. And that tells you a lot, I think. But how did we get on in the last 2 matches? So for whatever reason, Famana on my bogey team, and after praising him in the last match where he did that penalty save, he could seize a goal here, thanks to that free kick. And those didn't do very well at all. I was a bit disappointed, but Wilgas scores his 9th of the season with that effort to make it 1-1. But just 3 minutes later, in the 32nd minute of the game, we find ourselves going 2-1 down. Rochi scores this, it's 2-1, and we don't do anything out of this, and I'm a bit disappointed. Because I had an XG of 0.88 and we didn't take our chances. So, make that as you will. But we really let ourselves down today and I was a bit disappointed. They didn't take they took their chances and they continued to do well. Even if their keeper wasn't the best on the day, unfortunately for them. But they got all 3 points and we didn't. I was disappointed. The next game was against Mantova and we took the lead thanks to Moldo's finish, which was honestly quite very, very good. I couldn't quite believe it. But we went and conceded thanks to Zanandria. And we actually went behind before half time after this ball across finds Giovinco. And Giovinco scores to make it 2-1. But this is literally still in the first half. I don't know how it's in the first half still. But we get an equaliser thanks to Laneri's cross, finding Rokas. And Rokas scored the last goal of the game with his 10th of the season to ensure we got a share of the spoils. Did we deserve something out of this? I like to think yes, but the XG doesn't lie and we probably deserve to lose this game because of the chances we created were not good enough. Unfortunately, that's the case, and it's always going to be a problem going forward, but we can score goals, but we can't seem to keep clean sheets, unfortunately, as of late. I don't know why. So we're going to have to look into that and see what we can do to improve our recent amount of form. We've not won in 3 matches. Where's that last 7 matches left us in the table? I hear you ask. So we're now in 5th place, and already we've got the same amount of points as we did last season, 38 points. We've scored 29 goals, just 4 goals away. We've scored 29 goals, just 4 goals away from the entire total of what we got last season. Yes, we conceded 24 goals, and that is literally just 22 goals away from what we conceded last year. I only just realised we conceded 8 goals to the team last year. That's a bit annoying. But again, it's one of those things we need to look into and improve on. Gabriel Nunes has been the best player in the league this season, an average rating of 7.40. He's really found his form in the system, and I'm very happy about it. And we've only had 6 clean sheets all year round. It's an issue we need to address. 15 games we've not had a clean sheet in so far, so we need to improve on that sooner rather than later. And if we can do that, I'll be very happy indeed. Though, Rokas has been good. The only non-Italian in the top 10, to say the least. And if we can do better, we can do better. I really need to get more goals. And the fact that the season preview, every player that's in this is 5-star, 4.5 stars or 5 stars compared to our current player's ability is a bit of a concern. So we need to hope that we can improve that, and very, very soon. Because some of the players in this division are just bonkers and really, really good. I'd like to have players that this good going forward, but again, you can never really be so careful. I mean, if we compare this guy to Nunes, this would be almost scary how good. I mean, look at that. It's stupid how good he is compared to our player. That's the kind of thing we have to face off against this season, and we're going to hope for more. But we got Virta Bresse next, and we're about to face them right now. They wanted to go positive for this game. I don't want to go positive despite everything, because I generally don't think it's going to work. And again, it's just something we need to work on, and to ensure we can do ourselves justice. I'm going to take off 410, bring Tatar on, who actually did quite well last time. I say he's done quite well. It's a 6.6. Oh, he's playing reserve games. So reserve games he did quite well last time. So we have some players playing in under 20s. It's actually helped their form. So hopefully we can carry that on into the next game. Leneri has been good. He's more of a support. I've been training him to be a wingback support lately, and trying to get his endurance up as well. Whether or not it's going to work, I don't know. But his work rate needs to be improved. And he's doing very well in training, an 8.7. So he's definitely getting better in that regard. But if we can keep this up, if it keep going as well, it'd be great. Also, Agnello is actually now the only player that will play in the box-to-box ball midfielder position, where everyone else will play the advanced playmaker role when they are played there. So Agnello is pretty much the only player that will do that for me, and I have that much faith that he'll do the job. So again, I just enjoy the whole idea that we got all these players in these positions sorted out. We're going to try and see what we can do here and ensure that we can get all 3 points. If we can't get all 3 points, it's going to be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So can we do this? I hope we can. Even if 4 players apparently do not have the familiarity with the formation that we've been using all season round. Okay, apparently that's a thing still. How annoying. So we've got a throw. Laneri takes it. Sator on the ball here. Laneri, Sator, sorry. Laneri, Gabriel Nunes. Laneri, look at the space he's got to himself. It's a clearance. And unfortunately now, they may have an opportunity to do something here. I don't like this opportunity, this odds I'm potentially going to be facing here. And Verde is in, and this could be a 1-0. What's a good save for Narduzo. Apparently it's a very good opportunity for him to score, and he's missed it. Nunes would take this, and it's been headed away. And again, we might have an issue here, but Laneri's on the ball. Look how many players we've got upfield right now. If they start counter-attack, they can really hit us if we are not careful, and Rokas puts it wide. Rigi's on the ball. I'm going to tell him to ease on his tackles. Ease off his tackles. We don't want to get sent off, because that'd be annoying. Nunes plays it to Agnello, who's good at times. And Nunes, good ball out wide to Laneri. Look at the space he's got to himself. It's ridiculous. And he's played across to Bani, who can go for goal from here. He's not done so. Mamedov, Martina. He's going to try and keep this going. Finds the Bani. He's Gabriel, now Agnello. Plays it across to Sator. Plays it across to Laneri. Look at the space he's got again. They're giving him too much space, and we can punish him at some point, but he's not done it again. Martina now. Can we take advantage of his space that we're given on the wings? No. Oso's got the ball, and how has he gone through? That is an incredible goal from Olivia Ozo. What a goal. We got a throw. Martina would take it. Here's Bani. Now Martina. It's Gabrielle. Plays it to Agnello. Here's Bani. We're going for a more positive approach, and I think that's probably what I should have done earlier, quite frankly. But here's Gabrielle. It's a good ball out wide to Laneri. Look at the space he's got, and Gabrielle's really good with the long balls over, but again, it's been cleared away, only as far as Laneri. We need to do more with this, and hope we can keep this going. Bani on the ball. What a ball that is, and that's a very good finish. Rokas with the goal, his 11th of the season. He's got 11 in the league now, and maybe we should have done this earlier. Gone for a more positive approach, because we weren't doing enough with the balance approach. It just didn't seem like we were doing as well as we could have done. But no, this is a great ball from Bani, by the way. He just finds the run perfectly, and it's in the back of the net. Really good goal. And again, immediately they start this attack, but Martina gets it away. And maybe we need to be more careful. I don't know. I'm already concerned. Novella, oh dear. They get a corner immediately after I encourage the team. I'm concerned. Potentially this could go against us, but here we go. Markic, Novella. Markic again. He's played it back to the keeper, which I'm not so upset about it, to be honest with you, but Daigo's played it forward. And can we do something with this? Like, get the ball back, please. Sooner rather than later. Oh, God. Oh, my days. How has he missed? Okay. So we've dropped points here. And against 19th place, Bessie, who are expected to do better in this season than they have done. It's still annoying and disappointing, quite frankly. We should be winning these games. We really need to be winning these games. And one of the problems I have right now is the fact that, yeah, again, the assistant agrees with me in this situation that we should have won this game. But what can you do? If the players aren't doing as well as they should be, what can you really do at this point in time? But again, we need to do more. We've got more points this season than we got last year with 16 games to go, which is already a good sign. But we're only 15 points clear of the relegation playoffs, which is a bit concerning as far as I am concerned here. We definitely need to do more, and we definitely need to get more points. And I want to talk about my players now, as Tariqi's now been banned. Okay, he's suspended for a match. Yeah, one match he's suspended for, so that's a bit inconvenient. But I want to talk about Mazza because I generally think I'm training him into becoming a Mazzala. Is he perfect in the role? No, but I think he can be. He's only 17. He's more of a deep line playmaker, but I think that we can get more out of him in the other positions, other roles, because he gets forward whenever possible. He plays 1-2s and looks to pass rather than score, and also try long range passes. So he can do a lot of good things here, and he's also could be a good advanced playmaker if we need him to be. So there's a lot of positions we can make him play in, and I just want to make sure we get him to be the best player possible in all the roles he can be in. He's fairly ambitious as well, which is very, very good. And Laneri has also been improving as of late. He's actually gone up to 2.5 stars now, and I have a lot of faith in this kid because I genuinely think he's going to do well. His decision making's gone up as well by a stat, which is very, very promising that he's doing that at his age. But Mazza's not done it as of yet, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, do I need to start him more? Is that the only issue I've got to do? Because he's definitely improving, just not noticeably improving right now. But he hasn't really started as much as the Laneri has, so maybe I need to give him more starts. Either way, I'm actually going to end this video here. I hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video, and that you subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out a lot. And so anyway, until next time, goodbye and good night.